Evening. I am Anatoly Anatolisova, and this is Patriots Must Rise. Today, I want to talk to you about some rather odd things that I realized about COVID. Um, and this will probably strike a nerve with the people that were trying to get everybody to take a vaccine or whatever. Um, a lot of my friends were saying they're just scared. Don't mind them. They don't know any better. They trust the government. I know you don't think that makes sense. Well, I don't. I I don't think that trusting the government ever makes sense. Because in no time in history has there ever been a government that actually had the welfare of the people of whom they govern actually in mind when they instated any kind of restrictions, laws, anything. It's always been about greed and power. For those of you that have followed me for any period of time, you know that at best I'm a libertarian, but at worst I'm definitely an anarchist. I would never advocate for adding another law, adding another governing body, another agency to a government that I already feel is too big. And that's essentially what they tried to do with COVID. When Joe Biden told the employers to fire the employees that would not get the vaccine, he basically deputized them into the governing body. Completely unconstitutional. That was covered in the Supreme Court. But even after the Supreme Court said that that wasn't going to fly, you can't do that, a lot of the businesses in Portland, Oregon, and probably a lot of the liberal cities went ahead and did it anyway. And that never sat well with me. It's been years since we've actually had the shutdown. But the only people that I know about actually got affected by COVID didn't get affected by getting sick. They got affected because of the financial lockdown, because of not being allowed to go to work because you coughed. Even today, I still see people walking around with a stupid mask on their face as if it's going to make them bulletproof. I would love to know why the hell Americans that were supposedly bred to rebel have become such pansies. What is it about? Where where did we go wrong? Where did your parents go wrong in raising you so you're afraid of your own shadow? A government entity tells you that there's a virus. Nobody around you is dying. Yet you still believe that you need to do all this. You need to wear this stupid mask. You still need to wear or stand 6 feet apart. What happened? Why are we actually allowing a government that works for us to tell us what to do? Has anybody thought of that? I would love to know. Please leave a comment. Because now I understand that there's a lot of people out there that actually believe that the 2020 election was a valid election. But I've done my research. I've shown you my research if you actually go back into the older episodes. Every 4 years, on the general election year, there is a pandemic, and that started 120 years ago. If it happened maybe once or twice in 50 years, I might actually believe that it was a coincidence. But then the very fact that Anthony Fauci was in charge of H1N1, H2N1, SARS, AIDS, and COVID. And nobody batted an eye. We should be calling him Mandela. Okay, he's not a hero. He's been manipulating elections for over 60 years. And making very good money for the Democrats on the side. And we're bowing down to the very people that we're paying with our taxes. Why the hell does that not offend you? Okay? You should be able to go into the city hall and or the school board and say this stuff with the trans bullshit is not going to fly and not be locked up for it. And anybody that does lock you up for it should probably be locked up themselves. Because they're pedophiles. We don't have the option to be snowflakes anymore. Our children's future is at hand, and we can't give it to the Democrats. We can't allow these demons to influence our children anymore. I'm Anatoly Anatolisova. This is Patriots Must Rise. Please like, subscribe, but most of all, live free, die well, and love your neighbor as Christ has loved you.